Hi everybody, how you doing today? Cheers, happy weekend. Hope your glass is full of gratitude on this beautiful day. It's another beautiful day to view 3 more properties, and we're going to begin right here in Louisiana. Anybody looking for some acreage in Louisiana? This one might suit your needs. And after this one, we're headed to Michigan, and then we're going to Oregon. So this one's $85,000. It's on 4.85 acres of land, and it has 2 bedrooms and 1.5 bathrooms. You'll find it at 219 Swint Rd Arcadia, Louisiana 71001. It's hot off the listing press, sitting on 4.85 acres, and it states here the house was built in 1960. So let's see how much house we're getting for our money for $85,000 in Arcadia, Louisiana. Look at this find. We have a metal roof on the building here. Got a little covered parking space and a shingle roof on the main house. Look at this. Nice. This is $85,000 in Louisiana, and we are in Bienville Parish, where your population is 2,580 people. Look how pretty the nicest kitchen is. This is spotless. Looks like we could move right in there. So we have a lot of upper and lower cabinets. We have a backsplash, nice sink with a window above it, flat top range with your overhead microwave. It's fully equipped, it looks like. Nice breakfast bar, and you could add some counter high chairs there beneath it. Louisiana, $85,000, 4.85 acres of land, in the well, the septic, the utilities. Hope everybody's having a great day. Cheers, everybody. And if you're new to the channel, you're welcome to subscribe and hit that notification bell and join our growing community here. Yeah, that's quite nice. Eat-in kitchen, good size kitchen. Here's your backsplash. Here's a closer look of the cabinets. It does have a dishwasher. For those of you that don't want to get your hands wet. It's a beautiful day, isn't it? Hope everybody's doing well. You're enjoying the summer. Flying through July. Pretty soon we're going to be in August. So there is a propane wall heater there. Arcadia, Louisiana. And the real estate tax rate in Louisiana is 0.55%. So it's coming in lower than that national average of 0.99. Yeah, this looks nice. $85,000. And that's the asking price. You can always bring your general contractors in. Have your home inspections, of course. And never be afraid to make an offer. It's always fun. It's always nice to view houses to see how much house we can get for our money. So meander through the episodes. Share these episodes, especially to those people that you know that are looking for a house. So there we have your AC unit there. Looks like laminate flooring. But again, you can get the lay of the land when you're there in person. And I do list the agencies in the description box below, so you can check that out as well. So here we have a spiral staircase going down to the lower level, or up to the upper level, however you want to spin it, I guess. $85,000 and 4.85 acres of land. So you have a 2-tone wall color there. Now you can always make that one conducive color. You want to brighten it up a little bit. Yeah, it looks like it's been well cared for. Here's one of the bathrooms. It does have the window, which is always nice. Wow, beautiful tub. Looks like a jet tub. Nice that it has your linen storage on both sides, and then a little vertical cabinet there on the end. That's nice. And there's your single shower. So it's a full bathroom, more vinyl flooring, and this is Arcadia, Louisiana. So this looks like our bedroom. So it looks like that is wallpaper. A lot of windows though. It's very nice. Let me know in the comments where you guys are viewing from. It's great to have you here. Let me know what you would do with these houses. You can start a conversation, help each other out, bring up ideas. So there is another bedroom. Maybe that's on the 2nd floor. Great office space or storage if you're not going to use it as a bedroom. Okay, that might go into a dormer area. Nice closet though. Good use of space. Here's your laundry room. Okay, so there's your propane tank. Wow, look at that. So that is your outdoor burner. And we're in Arcadia, Louisiana here. Nice back patio. Plenty of room for more landscaping if you want, but you do have quite a bit around the house. Some nice shrubs. And here is our covered parking space. So we're getting a garage, 4.85 acres, single family home for $85,000 is the asking price. This looks really sweet to me. Hopefully one of you is going to save this one too. Why not? If you're looking in Louisiana, you could have a hobby farm, you could raise some animals, or just enjoy some peace and privacy on your own acreage. Seems like acreage is going fast in many areas as I prepare for these episodes. That looks really pretty. Looks like it's very private. Wow, look at this. So another lean-to. So you could totally have animals on this property. Wow, this is really nice for $85,000. It's another outbuilding. Maybe you want to split this with someone else, someone that you love maybe, and you just want to share in the expenses and have a farmette or a hobby farm in Louisiana. This is Arcadia. Now I bet you're going to have quite an array of wildlife roaming through there. That is sweet find for somebody. 219 Swint Road, and that is Arcadia, Louisiana 71001. So let's see where we are on the map. And again, we're in Bienville Parish. Okay, so let's see here. We have Pleasure Point Marina Bar and Grill over to the west. That sounds good. And we have Dubac over to the east. Arizona up here to the northwest. Corinth over to the northeast. Bernice up to the north. Okay, so this would be northeast of Shreveport, Louisiana. Right here, red marks the spot. So let's take a look at our satellite view. 4.85 acres. That's a nice parcel for somebody. Okay, so here we are, right there. That looks like a nice parcel. So it looks like you may have some property across the street and behind and beside it. 4.85 acres. And the description states here, set on a sprawling 4.85 acre canvas of peaceful countryside. You have 2 bedrooms, 1.5 bath home. Combines versatility and space in a way that's hard to find. Designed for those who appreciate both practicality and creative living. Along with your 2-car carport. And let's see here. You also have room for a home office or a studio. And whether you're looking for a homestead, a creative hideaway, or a place to live your life, this is diversified, it says. And you're also minutes from town. And wrapped in country quiet, like that. Okay, so for the listing, it was just listed, for the history, I mean. And just listed, and the property is 65 years old. Very sweet. 0.55 is your real estate tax rate also. $85,000. Arcadia, Louisiana, hot off the listing press. Built in 1960. That's a nice find for somebody. Okay, so now we're heading into Michigan. Anybody looking in Michigan? This house has 7.98 acres of land. It's 139.9 with 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. And the house itself has 1,632 square feet. You'll find this one at 2312 Kari Drive, Luzerne, Michigan, 48636. This house has been on the market for 39 days. It was, doesn't give us the year. So let's see how much house we're getting in Michigan on 7.98 acres of land. So here we have another outbuilding that's covered with a metal roof and metal siding. And then the house kind of sits up on the hill a little bit. Does have fuel oil tank, it looks like, that's covered. Now in Luzerne, Michigan, we're in Oscoda County, population 757. This looks pretty cool. And your real estate tax rate in Michigan is 1.35%. Luzerne, Michigan. Or Luzerne, sorry, pardon me. Luzerne, I think the T's kicking in. Okay, so here we have a room below that we can walk up and walk into our slider doors. A lot of wood, interior. Here's our kitchen. U-shaped kitchen. Looks like maybe vinyl flooring. Very nice electric range. Overhead microwave. Your double sink. Fully stocked. Looks like we have a pass-through window. Now we're missing receptacle covers on these outlets beneath the cabinet, so you definitely want to find out what's going on with it. You can always ask how long these homes have been unoccupied. But look at that. You've got an elongated counter bar area there. At least a ledge above your sink. This one again is $139. Wow, nice fireplace. Looks like those are vents that bring out the heat. Almost 8 acres of land here, countryside of Michigan. And again, we're in Oscoda County. Oscoda. O-S-C-O-D-A. So there is your another set of slider doors, possibly behind those burgundy drapes. Looks like we could move right in here too, but again, have those home inspections. So right off the fireplace area, we do have some carpeting. A lot of windows. That's very nice. This looks really nice. It's $139 is the asking price. That may be a bedroom there. Anybody looking at Michigan? Now there we do see some staining on that ceiling. But again, when you're there in person, you get down to the details. See if it needs a new roof. Okay, so here is our bathroom. Those are nail light panels. Full bath. Big window. I like the pendant lights. Those are very vintage. Looks like that could be vinyl flooring. So there's our shower. Tub and shower combination. Luzerne, Michigan here. Okay, so is this taking us to the basement? Yes. Nice. Looks like a full basement, concrete block foundation. Any of you guys looking in Michigan? This looks like a nice find. Almost 8 acres of land. So there may be your outdoor access from the lower level. Looks nice and clean. Looks well maintained. Here's our American flag. Yeah, that looks like a nice basement. You could have like a ping pong table down there, have a little entertainment for yourself, or just a place to get out of the weather if you don't want to go into the main section of the house. It's nice. There's your laundry area. Well, at least a washing machine. It looks like an extra stove and utility sink. Yeah, this looks nice. Definitely take a look at this if you're looking in Luzerne, Michigan. Now there is maybe another bathroom area. It's definitely a sink. But if it didn't have a commode and you wanted one, you could always implement that, I would imagine. Oh, there it is. Ask and we shall receive, right? Nice. And the lid is closed. What more could we ask for? So there's your electric panel. Yeah, this looks fantastic. For $139, that's the asking price. There's your furnace and filters. Yeah, look at this. Nice. That might be vinyl siding. Definitely a shingle roof. A lot of potential with this house right here, I would say. Almost 8 acres of land. Room to spread out. Room to grow. Yeah, that's great. Looks like you're on a really nice, quiet, peaceful country road, too. Luzerne, Michigan. Look at that parcel. Just shy of 8 acres of land. Wow. Another beautiful spot where you could just let the wildlife roam through. Maybe you want to bring in some friends with some campers. Have yourself a party, a barbecue. And you know, I don't mind coming to Michigan either, you guys. I don't mind. Yeah, this is nice. $139 for this. Just shy of 8 acres of land. So let's get the description off of this one here. 2312 Kari Drive. Been on the market 39 days. And it states here, fixer upper on acreage, 2-bedroom, 2-bath with possible 3rd bedroom or apartment in the walkout basement. You're sitting on just shy of 8 acres, proximity to ORV and snowmobile trails, Walk out from the basement into the attached 2-car garage. Home does need some TLC, a little bit of loving. Could be a great investment, or maybe your first-time home buyer. Lots of windows and a unique property, it states. And says here it was sold in '07 for $112,000, and it was listed for $139,900 back in June. And the real estate tax rate, again, is 1.35 in Michigan. So let's see where we are on the map. Bigfoot Lodge is up to the northeast. Okay, so let's see here. We have a Riverview Resort up to the northwest. Mio is over here to the northeast. Okay, so here we are. Red marks the spot. So we're below Fairview. We're below Lewiston. And this is in Michigan. So there we are. Luzerne, Michigan here in Oscoda County. Looks like we're right off of 33 here. And Mason Tract is down to the southwest. St. Helen is down to the south. Got Lake Huron over here to the east. And there's where we are. Red marks the spot. So let's see where we are in satellite view. Check out our almost 8 acres of land in Luzerne. Okay, so here we are. Nice. There's your parcel. Right off of Kari Drive. So we'll scroll out a little bit here. So there's your amenities over here to the east. Luzerne, Michigan, almost 8 acres of land. Sweet. Sweet find for somebody. 2312 Kari Drive, and that's $139,900, and it's got 1,632 square feet of living space. Now we're headed into Coos Bay, Oregon. Any of you looking in Oregon, this find is $150,000. It's on a 7,840 square foot lot. The house has 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms with 828 square feet. You'll find it at 63474 3rd Road in Coos Bay, Oregon. It's been in the market for 17 days, built in 1930. So let's see how much house we're getting for our money in Coos Bay, Oregon. This looks like it could be a nice find for one of you. We're in Coos County, and the population is just under 15,100 people. Yeah, this looks sweet. So we have wood siding, maybe a shingle roof, paved driveway. Looks like we might have a couple of different levels here. So you do have some covered parking for your motorcycles at least. Okay, so this is our living area with our wood burner. We do have some carpet. Coos Bay, Oregon, $150,000 in Coos County. Okay, so here, yeah. This is going to definitely need a home inspection. We see some issue with the ceiling there. So definitely find out what's going on with it. You can ask how long it's been vacant. But we also have wide slider doors out to your covered deck. Looks like we have a couple levels, as I figured. Coos, Oregon right here. Coos Bay. Look at that gorgeous scenery in the backdrop. Nice covered deck. $150,000. Now in Coos Bay, Oregon, the home values have increased 15.9% over the last year. So that is fabulous for anybody that's looking to build equity in this area of Oregon. And the median home values are just under $400,000 in this area of Oregon. So could be a great equity builder for one of you. And the real estate tax rate in Oregon is 0.86%. So here's our kitchen. A lot of cabinets. We have a dishwasher, your double sink with a window above it. Now you could always paint the cabinets. You could add hardware. We do have vinyl flooring. Wow. A lot of potential. Another house that needs saved in Coos Bay, Oregon. So we do have wallpaper. Okay, so here's another patch on that ceiling, and we do see an issue in that walk-in closet there. This could be one of the bedrooms. So you definitely have your home inspections. Make your offer based on the condition, the results of your, what the home inspection states, and obviously what you feel the home is worth to you, of course. But yeah, this may be a great find. So here's our bathroom. Nice window above your tub. Do have a couple of water spigots there. Not sure what that's for unless there was a laundry at one time. Vinyl flooring, jet tub. There's your single shower. We're just going to bypass that lid, people, the lid. And because we have a really nice vanity, some great storage, more, yeah, that's nice. Nice medicine cabinet above it. 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom with 885 square feet of living space. Yeah, we definitely have to find out what's going on behind these walls, right? Can have it. Maybe this would be a great renovation project for one of you out there. I would imagine it's just beautiful scenery. Definitely worth fixing. Previous episode, we were in Washington State, so definitely check those houses out in the previous episodes as well. Meander and see how much house we can get for our money in all these different towns and states. So here's your 2-tier deck area. That's nice. Nice vegetation. Flowers are blooming. So there's your basement access on a concrete block foundation. Lower level. It's nice. Tons of potential. Yeah, look at that view. That's sweet. Coos, Oregon. Let me know if any of you look at this in the comment section, would you? That looks like it could be a great find. Definitely worth fixing up. 63474 3rd Road. So let's see where we are on the map. Okay, so we have Bay Park to the north, Bunker Hill to the north. We have Front Street Food, Trucks, and Drinks. That sounds fun. So we're above Millington, and we are to the east of Inglewood, Oregon. We have Logan's Lookout over there to the east. We've got a Walmart Supercenter nearby to the north. And let me see here. Let's check out our satellite view here. Okay, so we have, let's see, there we are on the map. So there's your parcel right on 3rd Road. And let's see what else we have nearby. So it goes Coffee House up here to the north, and we also have the Boat, Fish, and Chips. So not too far from some amenities. And of course, there's your gorgeous coastline. 150,000. We're right above Southport, where you find Coos Golf Club. 63474. Been on the market 17 days. In the description states, great location and nice views. House needs some work. Basement entrance from the back not included in the square footage. You've got a nice lot with fruit trees and a storage shed. Features mountain views and a partial bay view, and the seller is motivated, it says. Sweet. And for their history, it was just listed, and the house is 95 years old. And down below, it does say that assessment is $93,630, and your taxes are $1144. And the real estate tax rate, again, is 0.86%. So with market values of just under $400,000, and your equity, you know, they're up 15.6% from just last year, so this could be a great find for somebody. $150,000 in Coos Bay, Oregon. Or we have this sweet find in Luzerne, Michigan on just shy of 8 acres for $139,900. Or if you want to live in Louisiana on just shy of 5 acres, this one's $85,000 in Arcadia, Louisiana. And that'll do it for today's episode. I hope you guys are having a great weekend. It's always great to be with you. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell, because the house you're not looking for may be in the next episode. And we will see you then, because more houses are coming up. Have a great weekend. Cheers, everybody.